Centaur's feeling unsafe farming. Fear Breaker easily charges away from that static link from Razor, but I think it's going to be too nasty. And now we're going to have Bulba here. Really getting eaten. He's going to get glimpsed back underneath the tower. They got the kinetic field on him. It's like he's going to try to stomp. There's the silence coming in onto the Necro, but he's still going to go down. Mason, though, he's rotating up, and Troll Warlord is angry. He's whirling his axes. Now Z-Freak is going to be getting chunked a little bit. Skywrath Mage moves forward. I think they're going to be able to pick anything up here unless Spirit Breaker charges back in, gets bashed onto both. They're able to find the pick onto the Bounty Hunter. Moo going to be next on the menu. Doesn't have his Ghost Shroud up, but he's got that movement speed. He's got full spread, so able to walk himself away.
It's kind of tough to do anything but play super defensive when you think a gank is coming.
Down bottom, speaking of ganks, Moo's going to get charged and right into the Ghost Shroud. And yeah, just going to be going back. Rest of Complexity are going to be smoked up, wrapping around. This is the first movement by the Razor, all the way back in, and goes for a quick static link onto Mason. Not going to get any damage from that, and that's why Mason just goes for the TP out. Is going to get held in place by the Scythe. Still running. His Whirling Axe is trying to buy him some time. One more hit means he does go down. The Moo picking up gold.
I believe they kind of won 3 lanes with the exception of mid, I feel like, where Viper got a lot more farm than Razor because of the other ganks. So, real good for pull.
Might get ready to eat it here. Quap has her ult back online. Doesn't even need to use it. Moo's going to pick up the kill there with his Scythe. And Monkeys, again, still has that ready to go. Mason has to completely back.
Absolutely, he's not ready to fight. And because Quap had a good game and picked up the fast Veil, now than Viper. So, Viper's most of their early game right now.
Z-Freak has hit his level 6, so these track kills may start to come out soon, and that's going to swing things even more in Complexity's favor.
Yeah, if they keep getting kills. That's the important thing.
Pings out.
Initiating mid here. Got Atos in 6. Way too early to ult, though.
Oh, Moo's going to get charged here. Moo may actually be in a lot of trouble. Goes into that Ghost Shroud, but nice ult.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Monkeys able to rake in the kills now, and the Atos shows up just in time to kill that Skywrath Mage. So that is 3 heroes dead. Complexity have to commit a bunch of ults to that, but that is super worthwhile. They're going to turn that into a tier 1 tower, and they're definitely picking up some momentum.
Yeah, it's talking about if kills happen and all of a sudden they pick up 2 super easy ones. That Viper looked so squishy there, which is surprising considering his item build. He's only got 1 point in corrosive, so the Veil is still pretty useful against him right now. It will become a bit worse as time continues, but...
Get out. Freak getting some good eyes in this bottom lane. Going to initiate onto the Centaur. He's going to stomp for nothing. Now there is a track up. The Freak going to keep those out. Skywrath Mage comes out the ult, but doesn't find any kills just yet. Necro's getting low, getting focused down to the back of the fight. Dubu going to be ulting him on the back lines. Monkey trying to run away from the Troll Warlord. They lose the Necro. They trade for the Centaur. And there's going to be more blood starting to shed. 747 left to his own devices. Monkeys just has to bail. Blinking back under the tier 1 tower, but Monkeys is so low, fresh out of mana, as the wand charges can toggle boots, but TP is going to take a lot. Zeevy's going to be able to escape. Looks like Abed just hops right on top of him. And that's going to be 4 heroes dead on Complexity immediately. Melons goes back into the fight, pops down the ult onto Spirit Breaker. He's taking some damage from it and will end up going down. Nice solo pick for the Disruptor, but still not a fantastic fight for Call.
Yeah, definitely very
That was a big smoke from the Disruptor there.
Can maybe kill Abed here. Decided to chase. Yeah, go expect.
They glimpsed him back. They want him. They got that Atos going, and they're getting more damage for 747. Plus 63, so Complexity want to try to take this fight, they can, but they're going to settle for just a tower after a nice pick up on the Viper.
Very nice kill. He could buy back here. Maybe try to defend. If Dubu gets spotted, this is huge.
Gonna get tracked as well. Mason getting really, really low. The Queen of Pain ult gonna finish off Moo. Gonna get the credit for that one moving forward. Like you mentioned, the Heartstopper Aura just being such a nuisance here. Find another kill onto the Spirit Breaker. 747 need to back off here. That's a little bit ambitious. Irath ult gonna be committed, but Moo gonna be healing everyone up with that Death Pulse.
So 747 still having some trouble staying alive and surviving, but his net worth is a little bit lower than the rest of his teams. But as it continues and he gets more items, harder and harder to kill just because Unstable Current's so good this game against all the Onyx heroes.
Different from game number 1 where Onyx just got in there, took the reins and steered it in their favor. Complexity just woke up and all talked about how this is what they like to do. They like to kind of toss aside game 1 and really rally for games 2 and 3. Is that what you think we're going to see?
Absolutely. I mean, they set up another kill mid here. They've got an Arcane Rune as well in Necro. He's about to hit 12. So lower cooldown on that. It's going to break into though.
Moo, he walks up. They know there's someone here. The scan revealed that he's going to dump the Atos, but Dubu still goes in. Viper moving in, and we'll see what damage is going to be coming out. Melons comes in, has the ult, dumps it out. That's going to be Troll Warlord focused down first in this fight. Centaur holding on to his ult, going to be going in, trying to do what he can. But he's going to get Atos as well. This Atos is super value. Dubu gets so low. The Razor going to be coming in, will eventually die. Mu, though, with this Ghost Shroud, is just unkillable. Abed, the only survivor underneath his own shrine, wiped up. That was 5 heroes dead, trading only for a Razor. What's happening to
I mean, they technically killed Necro like 3 times, but he healed so much HP that it basically didn't matter. And that's exactly what happened. He went in first. He took the full brunt of the Skywrath Mage damage, and he was able to survive through it with the help of the Hood of Defiance. And then immediately after, pop Ghost Shroud and stop all other sources of damage while he gets healed up. And as soon as he gets 1 kill, that's where things basically change. If he survives the burst and gets a kill, it's all over, because then he's healing like 70 HP per second or something like that for 7 seconds. It's insane amounts of regen, and that just kept happening during the fight over and over again. Got a fight finish now too.
Huge swing of momentum in favor of Complexity. I mean, they had pretty solid lanes. Spare the Razor maybe got slowed down a little bit, but now everyone is on track to be huge. Looking at the net worth split, we have just a lot going in favor of Complexity right now.
Yep, Razor's still playing really safe in the back lane. They're going to get a glimpse back.
Oh, they're looking for it. They just got the Atos. This thing is just so high value. Centaur, there's just nothing he can do. He has to stand there and take it.
Interesting they didn't go for the Reaper site here. Probably want to save it for the high ground. Just the longer cooldown on Centaur, maybe it doesn't matter if he has buyback, so going to save it. Atos is getting so much value though in these early fights. The disable. Who needs stuns? We got
Atos. Glimpse back in onto Mason. They found him. Looks like 747 was damaged as well. Underneath the shrine, the troll is just scrambling, looking for a way out. 747 finally starting to take a ton of damage. They burst down the Razor, but they may find some consolation prizes in the form of the Spirit Breaker that gets right down. Rest of Complexity, they have got a way out if they need it, and they're gonna just step back to the low ground. Centaur's
back alive again, so he's gonna be chasing if they stuck around. There's the pipe finished on Necro. He's next to increase his movement speed. Pretty standard Razor build. But I'm not sure if it's the right move this game. We'll see how it impacts things.
Moo gonna get pinged out. He's just walking around. Again, they've got Z-Freak in the vicinity. See how scared the Dire are. Abed forces himself forward just to TP out. They're gonna have to sack the loss of the Centaur here. Now Moo doesn't have his Aghanims just yet, but he's getting close. There's mad pings here. I mean, Mason's just chilling. He's gonna go farm up some neutrals, but he's gonna get surrounded upon.
They know where they're farming.
Yeah. Oh, the Centaur. He did nothing to deserve this. Z-Freak gonna be going in, tosses out the track onto Mason, and they're gonna be able to get him back. Look, communication, they're throwing the Atos out as well. He's gonna shrine himself up, but just look at the damage coming in. The troll's hitting for all he's worth, but it's a godlike streak now on this Necrophos.
It looked like he was...
Monkeys, again, having the Aegis after that last Roche sneak, has Orchid already completed and going for a BKB. This is going to be fighting Quap. Monkeys wants to be frontlining, and there's a good reason. 8, 2, and 15 is the kill score in a Queen of Pain. Our panel talked about the importance of Monkeys getting a good start in her, and oh hell she did.
Force staff to save the Troll Warlord there. Just buys him a little bit of time. Troll's going to be forced retreat.
Deep initiation here from Dubu, who really wants to get something started. Melon's going to take the full force of a Skywrath Mage ult, but 7 stealing up the damage, and Moo continues to rake in the kills, finds a double for himself. Brian activated on the side of Onyx, but these racks are tumbling down.
Yeah, good punish on the Disruptor, but it only does so much.
Oh, Monkey's moving forward. Doesn't have ult. Already spent it up. In fact, fresh out of mana. They're going to give this Quap the Lotus Orb. She does have Aegis if necessary, so Monkeys may just burn this. They're going to go ahead and Atos the Spirit Breaker before he's able to continue his charge. Aegis burned on the Quap, but she can get right back into this. She's going to respawn with full health, full mana. Combos are ready to go.
That would have been a triple kill if he had an Ags. Did he build this?
Thanks, Perch.
It actually would have been a triple kill. That was a sick chain cross too. They're gonna try to catch, but that's the wrong person to charge, I think.
Is Duba really gonna go all the way in for this? Seems like a very ambitious Spirit Breaker play. He's gonna go ahead, get static linked down, and Monkey is gonna blink forward. Goodbye, Dubu. Volvo looking for some sort of cleanup. They might find the Razor. In fact, they do get him down with a Skywrath Mage ult. Z-Freak gonna go ahead and fade out. Not gonna get clipped by that Skywrath Mage shot. But meanwhile, the Troll does go out. He has buyback. Comes in onto our... It's just a massacre.
He's got so much gold on Bounty Hunter. 3,500. Minrax is gone, and yeah, that's definitely good game. Cole just, their laning stage was just so good because of the lane change that Onyx was forced to do. And then just some nice plays from Monkey pushed him into basically, I'm now a solo mid instead of an offlane co-op. And that is really dangerous territory to have when you're playing offlane co-op. Playing against it, at least.
Complexity. They woke up for game number 2. Again, this is a best-of-3 series. We're tied at 1-1. It's all going to come down to next game. Winner moves on to the grand finals. Loser going home empty-handed. So that's going to do it for game number 2. Let's kick it to some ads and bring it back to our panel.